Hey all my Lion readers, I am here today with a book review for you. And this book review is called Going to the Big Apple because it's about two different books, both that have similar themes. And they both start out with girls who move to New York City with their families and they're feeling a little lost. The first one is called The Goat. The Goat is a small but mighty book. It covers issues like grief, anxiety, and also just the wondrous beauty of the world. In The Goat, Kid travels from Canada to live in New York City with her family, where they are going to be apartment and dog sitting for their Uncle Doug, while their mom is in an off-Broadway play. So their Uncle Doug is off in Europe, backpacking in Europe, and they're going to be watching his apartment and his dog. So Kid is really excited to be in the city. The only problem is she has a really hard time making eye contact with people and talking to strangers. It makes her really, really nervous. And she has a really difficult time even doing it. And there are a lot of people in New York City. But the thing is, Cat, who is Doug's dog, funny enough, doesn't have any problem making friends. And Cat has tons of friends all around the city. So while Kid is walking Cat throughout the city, she runs into a boy named Will and his grandmother, and they are friends with Cat the dog. And Will has his own anxieties that really keep him from engaging with the world. But when Kid and Will find out that there is a rumor that there is a goat that lives on top of Doug's apartment, and that seeing this goat will bring you 7 years good luck, they go on a mission to try to find this goat. And that mission unexpectedly brings out strengths in them that they never knew they had, and it also helps those around them become better people. So this book has a lot of heart. It is small, but it's not the quickest read, even though it's small. Definitely tackle this book if it sounds interesting to you. The next book that I read was called Page by Page. This is a graphic novel, and it's full of nice, crisp, clean black and white illustrations. In this story, Paige also moves from Charlottesville, Virginia to New York City. And she feels like the only thing that's grounding her in this new place is her artwork. But at the same time, she really doubts herself as an artist, and she feels like she doesn't have a lot of confidence as an artist. But art is where she can go to work through her emotions and figure out what's going on inside her head. It's not until she meets Jules, a quirky singer, Longo, who is also a fellow artist, and Gabe, who is a writer, that she finds her friend group. And with these friends, she starts doing something called the Agents of Whimsy, where she and her friends go throughout the city putting up whimsical art installations that are really meant to just bring joy to other people. And through these friends, she really starts to find herself, and she starts to have confidence in herself as an artist. She also starts to find herself in a budding romance with Gabe, the writer. So, if you are interested in either of these stories, you can find both of them in Mac and Via. They are both ebooks, so you can get them digitally. That means you do not need to come to the library or check anything out physically. You can just go onto Mac and Via and you can click on them and you can check them out. There are 2 copies of The Goat in our library, and there's 1 copy of Page by Page. I enjoyed reading these stories. I think they're very relatable, and if you enjoy reading realistic fiction, if you're an artist, or if you're somebody that's just kind of like going through some life changes, you might really enjoy these stories. So, thanks for listening to my book talk. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day. This has been a book review of The Goat by Anne Fleming, published by Groundwood Books, and Page by Page by Laura Lee Gillage, published by Amulet Books.